Hi, I'm Jimmy Blakeney with Kumo Board, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about inflating and deflating your Kumo Board roller and cushion. So what I have here is the board, roller, and cushion, as well as 3 different inflation pumps. Now the cool thing is you can use any inflation pump that will work for a bike or a car tire. Any pump like that will work, whether it be an air compressor, an electric pump like this, or manual pumps like this. The key thing is that you have a gauge. So all these pumps have a gauge on them because that allows you to make sure that you're inflating it to the proper inflation pressure. The cushion is the simplest to inflate. It has a little pin here. It's a little white pin. It is easy to remove. You can push it against the wall of the cushion and it'll pop out. Then to inflate, you just have a couple breaths, you get it to a pretty good inflation level. You can inflate a little more than that, but that's pretty much all you need. On the roller, it also has the white valve plug, which you can use to inflate, but it also has a sports ball style valve. That sports style valve is what you use to top it off fully. So you can use this one to inflate it until as full as you can get it with your mouth. Then you're going to plug it with that white plug, and then you're going to use your pump with the sports ball valve to get it to full pressure. For the roller, the maximum pressure we recommend is about 6 psi, and again, you'll want to use that gauge to make sure. With the roller, 6 psi, it's going to look like this, and when you press on it, it's going to have a little bit of give, but it's going to be fairly firm. You don't want to overinflate the roller because it will eventually start to deform if you do that. Finally, with the board, you're going to inflate it with your pump at the end here. If you use a manual pump, it is going to take quite a bit of time, meaning it could take you like 10 minutes to inflate the board, maybe a little longer if you're going slow. The board, once you inflate it once, unless you're traveling with it, you can just leave it inflated. An electric pump will inflate the board in just a few minutes and get it fully inflated. Again, make sure you're paying attention to that gauge so that you get it to the full inflation pressure that you're looking for, with the maximum being 20 psi for the board, 6 psi for the roller, and for the cushion, it's just a mouth inflation so you can inflate it as full as you want, but you really only need a little bit of air for the cushion to work properly. So when it comes to deflating your board, roller, and cushion, the roller and the cushion are easy because all you're doing is pushing the pin against the opposite wall, removing the pin, then you can take the air out, plug it back up. With the board, what you're going to need to do is use the deflator tool that's included with your package. You're going to insert the deflator tool into the valve, and then you're going to allow the air to release. That might take a little while when you're deflating your board, but it will deflate and you can put pressure on the board and then roll it up. That way you can travel with it. So once you've deflated all the items, they do all roll up into a small, portable, packable package like this with your compression strap that's included with your kit so that you can easily travel with it, and you can use one of the straps on the end as a carry handle. Makes it really convenient to travel with your board or store it away. We do recommend keeping it inflated if you're going to store it for a long time. If you're storing it away for a short time or traveling with it, this is how you're going to want to do it. So I hope you found this video helpful with regards to inflating and deflating your Kumo board, roller, and cushion. To learn more, you can visit kumoboard.com.